Lesson 10. The Culture of How to Survive in America. In the course of over 40 years living in California, I've fashioned 7 essential steps of how to survive in America. Number 1, give up credit. It's bad for you. What this means is don't go into debt, because the only way American society keeps its citizens passive is through debt. When you accept credit, your creditor knows you will go into debt and is happy to feed your addiction. Credit says that you cannot live within your means. There are many free products, services, and programs in California and America generally that provide all of the basics for healthy, comfortable living. Credit says you want more than you deserve and is the chain that will enslave you for the rest of your life if you let it. Number 2, be your own health guide. More than 190,000 people enter American hospitals every year and die because of an inaccurate diagnosis. The cost of being ill is hazardous to your health, literally. The health industry is the only industry that operates outside of the capitalist system. Doctors are not rewarded for doing a good job. I told my doctor once that I would only pay him when I was well and would stop paying him the moment I became ill, thereby giving him an incentive to cure me. They get paid whether you're well or ill. The health industry, which is dominated by attorneys who fix premiums and payments for healthcare procedures, also gets to write the laws that govern them and their pay, while drug companies bribe doctors to promote their drugs. Now that's what is called a real drug dealer. With the information freely available online and through countless personal stories beamed to us daily through the media, there's no reason why anyone should not be able to monitor and maintain a healthy lifestyle free from all but the deadliest illnesses through responsible self-healing. Number 3, don't believe anything you hear or see on TV or social media. Without at least 3 independent sources of confirmation, you should never believe anything that you read or see or hear about on TV or social media. You will tell me that you have no time to do this, and I will tell you that the time it takes to check the source for honesty will be less than the time you lose in recouping the money you will lose chasing after a stupid idea. If the people who parade themselves on TV court believing that they are gaining celebrityhood by being stupid in public, the most stupid cases are picked for their entertainment value, not good justice. Stop to think about the time, reputation, and money they've lost. They would be better off paying off whoever they offended and moving on. With regards to technology and our nation's manic obsession with new gadgets, particularly AI today, I'm reminded of what Neil Postman identified in his books, Technopology and Amusing Ourselves to Death. When it comes to how we should view technology and society, we should ask the following questions before casting our vote or wasting our money. Number 1, what is the problem that the particular technology is solving? 2, what problem is it? Who will benefit and who will pay? Number 3, if we solve the problem, what other problems will it create? Number 4, who might be most seriously harmed by the new technology? Number 5, what changes in language are created by the new technology and what is gained or lost? And number 6, what sort of people and institutions acquire special economic and political power because of these technological changes? Number 4, practice compassion and charity daily. I've never met an individual racist American. In large groups of Americans, the hatred comes out. It's as if people in groups try to outdo each other with their hatred. As individuals, the Americans I've met have been too curious about my accent and too enthusiastic about wanting to be liked themselves. So I think, in their hearts, Americans are Buddhists. I don't mean everyone is passive and in a hurry to chant all day, but rather most people have an intuitive sense that they are responsible for themselves and know what makes them happy, enough to motivate them to work really hard for it and to appreciate other people's happiness. Southern families living in California that have stayed together are content, and the Buddhist laid-back temperament fits in perfectly with California. People on the whole do make an effort to be kind, even though sometimes they are misdirected by their passions. So I think generally by being compassionate, which means being mindful and reflective daily, Americans generally, and Californians particularly, try to avoid stress. I know for myself that I'm able to relieve a lot of my own stress and that of others around me by practicing Vipassana meditation daily. Number 5, invest only in the people, ideas, and things you know and believe in. 3/4 of the stock market is dominated by big investors. If you cannot afford to invest and lose 50 million, then you're wasting your time. It's true, you can get lucky and make the odd 20,000 scoop, but gamblers quickly forget their losses, which over the year would be double that one lucky strike. But to be really lucky, you need to be in the market for 10 years or more and or get a tip from an insider. 10% returns are huge in the stock market today, but that percentage is not going to give much return on your $10,000 or $100,000 investment, which will be tied up until your stocks turn around. More importantly, the stock market has become a casino, which is never meant to be. Gambling is legal in every state but 2 in America. There are plenty of ways you can throw your money away. So if it's gambling you want, you don't need to bother with the stock market. The stock market was originally developed as a way to invest in capital products and services, such as machines, education, health, and the future of the country, our kids. So if you want to invest in America, give your money to some young entrepreneur who has a business plan and a product and services that offer more than getting people to click on a button for an unsatisfactory reward. Invest in those who have actually produced a better mousetrap or the next best thing that will solve some of our country's real problems, improving relationships between cultures, helping to heal the epidemic of loneliness and poverty in America, and encouraging people to take a more active role in the governance of their country. Number 6, know your rights. Study the American Constitution and understand how we got here and how precariously the early settlers held onto life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Nothing is given. Every immigrant coming to this country has terrifying stories about how his or her life was once, upon a time, balanced and peaceful in the home country until an earthquake, typhoon, massacre, war, or health epidemic swept their lands and homes away. Even in this country, every year, the Midwest is hit by tornadoes that destroy a lifetime of memories. In the East, winter storms grow bigger and more deadly every year, creating real disasters that movies cannot even pretend to duplicate in their storytelling. These disasters are not God's will or punishment for the wrong political beliefs. There is nothing the victim did to cause these problems. We have a real problem daily in America that needs real solutions from thinking, caring people. We in America cannot hide behind our smartphones and internet gadgets, believing that all will be well because we want it to be so. Disaster can and does strike without warning, and spending $1 trillion on our military or filling our homes with guns will not stop the moment when it comes. The only protection from uncertainty is knowledge, reason, and understanding about the mechanisms of social order and finding consensus with our neighbors as to how to solve our problems together so that everyone benefits. And number 7, never, ever give up. America is a place where virtually you'll get whatever you deserve, but you must keep working and challenging yourself. The political, religious, and social restrictions that happen to most people in other cultures around the world have little or no effect here in America. Certainly there is a glass ceiling in all phases of life, but if you want to dedicate yourself to breaking through the glass ceiling, then it's up to you to make the effort, and you'll be joining ranks with individuals and groups who change the way Americans work because of their efforts. However, in order to keep developing and improving your life, you must keep your brain working efficiently. You can do this by reading and thinking about self-improvement. The bookstores and internet are full of self-improvement advice. It's your challenge to find the information that will help you on your particular road to success. As a teacher of maths, I'm always asked by adults who are taking the GED, why should I study maths? They tell me they can add and subtract, divide and multiply, so why do they need algebra? I demonstrate with riddles and games that the brain is just a muscle. And just as the muscle in your legs or arms, you wouldn't suddenly get up from your office chair and sprint around the track. So too with your brain. Algebra is one of the ways you can exercise your brain. Your brain is a muscle that needs to be exercised. Maths exercises the brain. Maths teaches you how to think, not what to think. In short, we need to practice and exercise our thinking brains if we want them to work efficiently. This is why social science is so important. It presents us, unlike maths, with open questions and a wide variety of answers to any given issue, requiring that we have a wide breadth of knowledge about the subject so that all the stakeholders are included in a solution. Finally, I'd like to end with a poem by Langston Hughes called Let America Be America Again. Let America be America again. Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the pioneer on the plain, seeking a home where he himself is free. America never was America to me. Let America be the dream the dreamers dreamt. Let it be that great strong land of love where never kings connived or tyrants schemed, that any man be crushed by one above. It never was America to me. Oh, let my land be a land where liberty is crowned with no forced patriotic wreath, but opportunity is real and life is free, equality in the air that we breathe. There's never been equality or freedom in this homeland of the free. Say, who are you who mumbles in the dark? And who are you that draws your veil across the stars? Me? I'm the poor white, fooled and pushed apart. I'm the Negro bearing slavery's scars. I'm the red man driven from the land. I'm the immigrant clutching the hope I seek and finding only the same old stupid plan of dog eat dog, of mighty crush the weak. I am the young man full of strength and hope, tangled in that ancient endless chain of profit, power, gain, of grab the land, of grab the gold, of grab the ways of satisfying need, of work the men, of take the pay, of owning everything for one's own greed. I am the farmer, bondsman to the soil. I am the worker, sold to the machine. I am the Negro, servant to you all. I am the people, worried, hungry, mean. Hungry yet today, despite the dream. Beaten yet today, O pioneers. I am the man who never got ahead, the poorest worker, battered throughout the years. Yet I am the one who dreamt our basic dream. In that old world, while still a serf of kings, who dreamt a dream so strong, so brave, so true, that even yet its mighty daring sings, in every brick and stone, in every furrow turned, that made America the land it has become. Oh, I am the man who sailed those early seas, in search of what I meant to be my home, for I'm the one who left dark Ireland's shore, and Poland's plain, and England's grassy lay, and torn from black Africa's strand I came to build a homeland of the free. The free, a dream still beckoning to me. Oh, let America be America again, the land that never has been yet and yet must be, the land where every man is free, the land that's mine, the poor man's Indian, Negro me, who made America, whose sweat and blood, whose faith and pain, whose hands at the foundry, whose plow at the rein, must bring back our mighty dream again. Sure, Call me any ugly name you choose. The steel of freedom does not stain. From those who live like leeches on the people's lives, we must take back our land again. America, oh yes, I say it plain. America never was America to me. We, the people, must redeem our lands and mines, the plants, the rivers, the mountains, and the endless plain, and all the stretch of these great green states, and make America again.